Who doesn't like a freebie? Here are a few things I got in May or got in previous months that I'm putting into use. The cannabis growers had dropped some compost off at the top car park, so I've gone and taken a few bags, but they've got quite a lot of these clay balls in them, so it's good for drainage for the asparagus bed. We've cut this barrel, well, we've cut the top of this barrel. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And what was the top had in the bottom of the barrel, but we'll take it out. I haven't just lopped the top off. I've gone round and left quite a bit of the top on, so this is going to keep it rigid. If I'd just gone and sort of cut it about there, along there, it would have been a weaker barrel. So this is going to be a lot stronger. Right, what I'm going to do with this barrel is we've got some rough edges, some bits of plastic that's a bit, you see it's flying off. So I'll just smooth that and get rid of some of the sharp edges, just to smooth it out a little bit and get rid of the little bits of plastic. Okay, I've filed down the rough edges so they're nice and smooth now, but I've got lots of plastic from where we cut it and we filed it, so got to give this a quick rinse. Take this old lid off, that's no good anymore, and give this a quick rinse. Right, this is nice and clean inside now. My neighbour Tony's given me this barrel, and it's quite good because it's intact. If I can get this out. Come on. So whatever you put in there, it's not going to get. And it's the same with this one. So I could fill with that. So it's good for storage of weed teas and things that would smell. So I'm just going to give it a quick rinse. It's not had anything toxic in it, so I'll just give it a quick rinse and clean it out. I've cleaned and rinsed this barrel and I've filled it with water. There's a couple of bits of things floating about in it, but that's alright. It's probably come off the hose actually. It was in there. The hose has picked up bits of grass. A few bits floating in there. Once it's full, I'm not going to be able to sort of pick it up and move it about, but I'll be able to sort of push it around a bit, and I need to pour stuff out. I can do that, and failing that I can get a cheapo hand pump to put on top, and then I can just use that. It'll be fine for storing the homemade liquid manures. Right, so now that's rinsed, I can put the tops back on. I'm not going to push these in all the way because obviously I'm going to pull them out again later. There we go. One liquid manure barrel ready to be used. It's not a one-way thing. So let's take a look at some herbs that I grew to give away in the annual plant sale to raise funds for the Allotment Society. I had bought a couple of packets of seeds of some herbs. I wasn't going to need all the seeds, so I decided to sow them all and give most of them away to the plant sale and a few to friends on other allotments. next week we're having a plant sale, and the proceeds go to the Allotment Society and to a local charity. So I'm donating some plants. I've got some surplus sage and thyme, which I'm going to put into these paper pots. I've made a load of them, so I'll put these in and take them down tomorrow, and they can go in the online auction, as obviously with coronavirus this year we can't sort of wander around, so it's all going to be done online. Hopefully they'll all be sold. I've sieved some of our own compost, so I'm going to use that to fill up the paper pots. Right, and the process is quite simple. Just take something out of the module, put it into the pot, just top up with a little bit of compost, then just put them into the trays, and I'll give them a little water in a bit when I've done the lot. Right, that's all the sage plants transferred into paper pots. The tray's gone. There's two that I've kept aside for a couple of fellow pot holders that want sage plants. So I've got my own, and then these two are going to somebody else, and this lot are all going to the shop tomorrow for the plant sale. Right, I've potted up the thyme as well. I've got a few left, but I've run out of paper pots, and I think this is enough anyway. So I'm going to stop there and just give these a little water. I thought I'd done too many, but I was surprised that they were all sold. Someone was getting rid of these washing up bowls. They're perfectly fine, there are no cracks or anything in them, but I thought, well, they'd be perfect for going under the pots in the greenhouse, so that's where I'm taking them. Well, that's a few more items that will be appreciated and used on my allotments. Goodbye for now, and come back soon.